All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Houston Rockets video. Now, the second round is currently under progress, and unless a blockbuster trade were to occur, I think it's safe to say that the Houston Rockets will be considered major winners in the NBA draft. Now, I know that there are some teams that had a really good draft. I think that the Warriors did a great job. I think that the Hornets did a great job. That's just like my thoughts right out of the gate. Now, with that being said, the Rockets did just as good of a job as both of those two teams. And like I said, they're going to be considered winners. So before we get into this video, if you guys enjoy it, hit that like button, hit that sub button, man. I post Rockets content every day. I post NBA content every day. And it seems like the Rockets draft night is over. They got 4 first-round picks. I thought they did a phenomenal job. I will do in-depth player reviews. I will do in-depth trade recaps. I will do all that type of stuff. But I'm going to give you guys my brief initial thoughts on all 4 picks and just kind of the night in general. So the night got started with Jalen Green, and that I don't think took anybody by surprise. It was a great pick. It was a safe pick. Kind of surprised Jalen Suggs went all the way at 5, but Green at 2 is a good pick. Him and KPJ are going to be a 1-2 duo to watch in the NBA for years to come. I've raved so much about how much I love the Jalen Green KPJ combo. I love the Christian Wood, KPJ, and Jalen Green trio. I think that Houston Rocket fans have a lot to look forward to, and I think that the next couple of years with this trio, they're going to be explosive. They're going to be fun to watch. It's just going to be much-watch basketball. And the Rockets, after losing James Harden, they didn't have that for quite some time. I mean, it was kind of tough. I won't lie to you. Some nights watching John Wall and Victor Oladipo try and figure it out, it just wasn't the most fun thing to watch. So Jalen Green, I got to give that pick just like a straight-up A+. I like it a lot. I don't think that Evan Mobley will come back to bite him. I think that Evan and Jalen Green both will be respected, well-rounded NBA players. Next up, we will talk about Alperen Sengun. Now, the Rockets traded 2 future first-round picks to move up into 16. Some analytical teams actually had Sengun as the best player in the entire draft. Best player in the entire draft. Now, most scouts, most prospects said that he was the second best center in the draft, which is just music to my ears. He's 6'10". He won the Turkish League MVP at 19, or actually 18. He just turned 19. Put up 19-9 statistics. He can shoot the deep ball. He can block shots. He can steal it. He can pass a little bit. It looks as if he can do everything right. And if he can stay healthy, I think they have a true low-key star, low-key EuroLeague star on their hands. He's already been compared a little bit to Nikola Jokic and a little bit of Luis Scola already. So I really like the pick, and I love that they moved up to get him. I would give this pick probably a B+, A- type of range. I think it's a little risky, but what draft pick isn't risky? And they moved up. They found a guy they wanted, and they moved up. What's interesting to note is there was no pre-draft chatter about them selecting him. There was nothing about Sengun. There was nothing about workouts. There was just literally no linkage to either of the Rockets or Sengun. Nothing. So kind of a surprising pick there, but I really like it. I'd give it a B+, A-. In fact, I'll just go ahead and give it an A- just because I love how much aggression Rafael Stone shows. I thought it was a great job because that Pistons pick had heavy lottery protections. It didn't help get the number 1 pick. It didn't help move up further in the draft. So might as well use it. If it wasn't going to be used as part of a package to get number 1, why not unload it? So I really like that. Next up, we'll talk about Usman Garuba. It's a cool pick. I like that they, I kind of like it. I kind of don't like it. I see what people are saying. He's going to be a project. However, defensively, he looks like an absolute animal. So that's really good news. That's really promising. The Rockets need a versatile defender, and it looks like Usman will fill that role quite perfectly. Now, he probably will play a little bit next season. I don't think he's going to play too much. there weren't too many better options available, so I'll give it a B. I think it was definitely a B. It is a little risky. However, it is a late first-round pick, so you got to keep your expectations kind of in line. The Rockets, I'm sure, with their 4 prospects they picked in this year's draft, and then with KJ Martin, Jayshawn Tate, KPJ, they're just hoping that half of them pan out, man. They're literally just, that's what a team like this is doing right now. They're hoping that half of those young prospects pan out. If just like 2 of these guys from this year's draft pan out properly, it is a major success. So Usman, I'll give it a B. Now, Josh Christopher was a little confusing because I think there was a lot better options out there, especially with all the guards that we have, like even all the way down to like Kyrie Thomas, who should get some more run this season. It's just a really interesting pick. However, he's heavily offensive-minded, and I like the upside. I think the upside is really promising. However, he's probably going to be a couple-year project. You probably won't see him get consistent minutes for at least 2 to 3 more years. He'll probably spend majority of this season in the G League with due reason, but hopefully he gets enough run at the NBA level. I still like the pick. This is more of a B minus, C plus. It kind of depends if you're more of an optimist, B minus. If you're more of a pessimist, B, C plus. You really could go either way because there were some better options out there, or there were some more athletic options out there like JT Thor if you were looking for more help, defensive help, or more just big guy help. Who knows? I'm not a GM for a reason, but I think that the Rockets did a phenomenal job in this year's draft. I think I would give their all-around team efforts probably, honestly, an A minus. I think that they're well deserving of an A minus, maybe even an A. They did a great job. A little bit questionable there at the end with Josh Christopher. He hasn't been perceived on like Twitter that well. I don't understand why, because he's got, like, this dude is so dope. He's got so much swag. He's just like Jalen Green. He's just like KPJ. Like, these dudes just have a special certain charisma with them, and that's what you see with Josh Christopher. And I know in a couple of years, hopefully it's with the Houston Rockets. Hopefully they stick with him long enough if he doesn't get enough run this next season. But I know he will have some fun-ass games, and that'll probably be this next season. So anyways, guys, that is it for today. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit that sub button, and I will see you guys later.